Alright, we're back with David Diver. I suppose we should get this jellyfish first, and not so much worry about the marlin for now. That's right. If I remember correctly, yeah, I've done pretty much everything I need to of these. Still need a night dive, so I'll probably do that just today, because why not? Still need that thing. Again, another night dive. And there's also all these things. Right. Oh yeah, I also need light to get more of those fish for the crimson fish roll. That's also something I need to do. Alright, so they said this fish is near... See, there's a marlin, but... Personally, I'm going to ignore it until later. Now we have plenty of time to find both the marlin and sailfish, so I'm not too worried, and there'll be permanent fixtures after this, so... Another limestone cave, great. Personally, I wish there wasn't so many limestone caves, but at this point it just kind of is what it is. Like what, that's 3 in a row now? There's also a seaweed day on top, so... Yeah... I know, now I need to search some weapon chests. Wait, that's a question. This is what I want to know, right? And that is it possible to do both? Because now I got my jellyfish that I need. Is it possible to trank this thing like that? Or does it need the modified hush dart? Yeah, it needs the modified. can't just one hit it. I reckon it's the kind of thing that needs a steel net gun as well. So, yeah, but it's worth a shot. We'll, however, keep this. This is going to help out with the red greens. Don't get me wrong, it's not as good as I'm used to with a modified hush dart, but I can't really afford to be choosy at this point. I severely doubt I'll actually get all the Fishmon done in my playthrough. Because that's going to take place over a long, long time. Base tank have damage a bit to pick that up, but that's just how things go sometimes. Again, these limestone caves are a constant source of disappointment for me. And of course they make the layout to this place into a less familiar one. Which is funny, because I should be familiar with it by now, because I've been in it so many times. The thing is, this is supposed to be the uncommon layout, so it's like... the fact that it's every die is just kind of it's kind of a real killer. Okay, you can... Sorry, I got a bit of a weird throat stuff going on. Like... I mean, I won't be droning anything else. I think you still get more meat from droning up a corpse than you do like just cutting up on site, so I don't think that's completely senseless to do that. there's no ammo in here, so I gotta make all my shots count. I'm just gonna be swimming into the coral, so I have to face tanks and corals to be able to pick it up, but that's okay. Now we have this fangtooth here. Which I can't afford to be able to strike. Now we ain't messing around in this last area. We'll probably have to kill off the frilled shark if we want to be able to do things nicely. I won't hesitate to do that. Or in fact, I'm going to open with that. It looks like more radial at this point. Like, would you look at that? Alright. I actually don't really have plans to send anything else up to the surface, like, so... That's annoying. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Right, that was terrible. I really need ammo in this place. The lack of ammo in this place is what really makes it annoying to deal with. As you can see there, like, yeah, I missed that fish there, and there was absolutely no ammo, so if I wanted to come back and get that fish at 3-star, I'd have to swim all the way out, find some ammo, probably not in this place, sorry, I took the ammo, just keep swimming, and, you know, find it somewhere else in depth, you know, swim all the way back through the tube worm tunnel. It's just weren't happening. You know, there's no ammo up there. I took the ammo down here. Like, yeah, that was, yeah, I'd have to swim all the way here to get the nearest ammo, then swim all the way back, like to the other end of the underwater lake. That's not happening. That's at least 3 minutes. Right, we wanted to check if the seahorse races were active. But I mean, like, if my seahorses are active enough to beat the other seahorses. So that guy's still researching seeds. That's okay, because that's how it goes. I also do remember that see, I can sell all those things to him, and that's pretty expensive. I probably should sell these. As you can see, my fancy boot and sapphire earrings, I can sell them as well. So I do actually have quite a bit saved there. Actually, I'm not going to sell. I'm just going to make a collection on this save and see how how big my collection of random stuff can get. And if I desperately need to sell to him, I'll sell to him. You know, it doesn't matter. And if I'm really desperate, I can play Shark Teeth. Alright, so 111, 116, 101. That's an 81. $124, 106, and 123. You know, I feel like I might actually be able to do this. We've just got to be strategic. Alright, because this team may be fast, but it handles obstacles like trash. This team's the biggest threat, but its obstacle handling might be its downfall. Alright, so that's what I'm hoping for, right? Like, that basically I can beat them on the obstacle handling because I have more weedy sea dragons than them. That's like the aim, right? So It's looking good so far. Alright. There we go. You're now the Seahorse Race Champion. So now that's sorted, and we don't need to worry about so much on the Seahorse front anymore. If I get a Ruby Sea Dragon, I'll still probably register it there because this way I have like one of every Seahorse, like at least one of every Seahorse registered in there. Which is what I want to do on the save file. Because on my other save file, I just have like mostly Weedy Sea Dragons, some Leafy Sea Dragons, and a couple of Ruby Sea Dragons. I think I do actually mean a couple, like only 2. Go away, Narwhal. Honestly, you don't need to harass me at the entrance like this every time. I also do need to search these chests, because there is a gun in there that, like this. A, I can get a sticky bomb launcher, which I don't have. And B, it's actually something called the ice gun. I need to find that at some point as well. Not because I want it, but I'm pretty sure like the Fishmon requires it at some point. Better not be the rubyless layout again. If it is, I'm gonna be upset. Man, it is. Unless the rubies are on the other side. Which I don't think I've ever seen. Either way, there's something I need to collect from down here. Well, no, Megalogramtus aren't immune to this. Actually, they are. Look, it just wore off. And they also can't be harpooned. Yes, they are a steel net gun only kind of thing. As you can see, there's a final boss there. And you've got to harvest it like that. Can't swim back that way, but that's okay. So as it turns out, those things, not the easiest thing to get at 3-star. And again, worth bringing a steel net gun for, I guess. I basically just wanted to pick up the inner flesh meat from the final boss there because, well, don't want to just leave it there forever. You know, I don't think I've ever seen rubies in this bit over here, so I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm just more disappointed than anything. Yep. So as you can clearly see, my goals of getting a ruby sea dragon aren't really working out. Like, well, that's 2 dives in a row where it's been limestone cave, seaweed top, no ruby spawn. The thing is, this area isn't even related to like the top area. There's literally nothing relating it to it. Like, you don't have to go through a whole portal. Like, it generates completely independently. So it's like, yeah, you still get more meat by sending it up on your own, but yeah, nah. Oh, he brought the new fish spawn for our collection. To think, a jellyfish that looks like it's wearing a wizard hat actually exists. Surprise! Now then, send you the P when the issue's out on Monday morning. Please keep this up. How about I equip my steel net gun first? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I have 7 more to capture. As you see, 1, 2. 1, wait, 2, yeah, 1, 2. That's on the 5th. 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's not going to appear until, I guess, we get closer to it, I don't know. But yeah. I guess we pull the weeds at the farm. And some of the guide prices on some of that stuff is just kind of terrible. I guess time to die. Ugh. I don't get it. Why is all this stuff, like, you know, spent ages looking for a seaweed map, and I'm like, yeah, cool, I got it, I got the fish I needed off of it, and it's like... Maybe I can get both of them in one net. Yep, I can. If that sorts that out. Really? Another limestone cave? This is just cringe. Like, personally, I'd like to see something different. Like... I could tell as I was swimming down, like, wait a minute, this is a limestone cave layout. That's 3 seaweeds and 4 limestone caves in a row, and so far 2 non-rubies in a row. This is what I'd call ridiculous. Oh yeah, there's no more clown frogfish over in that direction, there's only 7 of them, so... What I'll do is I'll grab that. And head back this way, because I need to go to the sunken ship. To say the least, I don't get it. Why am I getting like this? Well, all the layouts I could be getting, why am I getting these ones? Like, if I was going for all the weapons and all that, if I was going for like a diverse menu, yes, I'd be harvesting like the marbled electric ray at this point. Like, I'd always be going after that. But the fact is, on this save, I physically do not care. So therefore, I'm not. But if I was, you know, this is a good time to get the marbled electric ray. You know, you want that one. Because A, there's some dishes involved in it, and it's good to have it in the fish farm if you want to use them. And it's actually a decent dish. Like 12 servings, 1,480. That's good. But then also the side of it where, if you want it's it's electro plaques or whatever, you're gonna need to harvest a lot of them. Aha, that's what I was looking for. wish this barracuda would just leave me alone. Yeah, you're not that great, barracuda. Go away. That's the main event. So yeah, now I got the sailfish, I got the marlin. The sailfish can only be found over here. That's like the one spot it spawns. Like it literally spawns nowhere else, so... You know, if you're in a marlin party, you definitely want to come here because, well... You know... That is, that's where the valuable stuff is. Like... Quite simple. I get some oxygen, that'd be great. I will say the cool thing about hammerhead sharks is they actually have 360 degrees vision. Like they can see in a complete circle around them. Well, the thing about that though is, to me that is a bit hard to comprehend. Like you think about your peripheral vision, right? So it's like, how would it look if you could see exactly like all the way around you without rotating your head? It's an overlap on both ends as well, so it's sort of like, do you know how like with your eyes there's an overlap in the middle, and it's sort of like, you know, your brain works out, yes, this is what's actually there, I know how this works because I have two eyes, sort of thing. Like, you know, I'll make the nose disappear because although I can see the nose, my other eye can see past where the nose is, so I'll hide the nose from view because it's obstructing me. It does that, but the hammerhead, it has two overlaps at the front and back, like, so I guess looking for I guess in front of it would be the way where it's like you know how we like on the left and right eyes, that'll be like the end of your vision. Like so it wouldn't loop around infinitely, like, I mean, yeah, technically you would have that kind of infinite vision where, you know, you could be looking around, but like, the thing about it is there's got to be a central point where you're looking, right? And that means on the other end there's going to be, like, what you consider your edges of your peripheral vision. Like, I wonder where the edges of a hammerhead shark's peripheral vision is, basically. Like... Or does it merge at the front and back completely, and it's like, see, it's just a hard concept to wrap my head around, in a sense of like, what does their vision actually like look like to experience, you know? Like, if you were experiencing that, how would you see it? Because maybe I'm even looking at it wrong, where I'm like, yeah, no, there has to be like a beginning and an end, right? Like a left and a right, like where you can't see any, can't see like further off that way. You can't see further off that way. But perhaps I'm looking at it all wrong, and you know, for like a shark, there is no, with a hammerhead shark, there is no definitive end. It's just like, yeah. But it's a hard concept to wrap my head around, in a sense of like, what do they see? Like, how do they see it? If you get what I mean. I'm kind of rambling a lot about like the shark here, but right, we'll send the other one up because if it was 15 meat for a corpse, when you harvest on one side, you get 10 meat. So yeah, even if I kill them off, like I had to the other time, still worth sending them up. Yeah, nah, it's just a concept I'm thinking about, like, how does a hammerhead shark view the world? Again, it switched my weapons. Always love it when it does that. I'm just gonna have to try to stop thinking about it. Like it's still racking my brain. Like, you know, trying to think about what his perception looks like. I suppose I could also be looking. Yeah, I'm still on this hammerhead shark thing. I'm sorry, right? I mean, I'm thinking. I suppose I could be looking at it all wrong as well, right? Where it's like, yeah, in totality, this view is 360 degrees. But what if that's like, say for example, if I look to the left and look to the right, you know, I have a different peripheral vision. Like, you know, I can shift it slightly over, like just by moving my eyes, not by moving my head. And, you know, maybe the hammerhead shark has the same thing, where it's sort of like, yeah, it can see all around it, but it has to look for lack of a better term, for, I guess, exercise kind of on its sides as well. Like, maybe it has to look like left or right to be able to, like, see. But well, one eye's left is the other eye's right, so I don't know, but, like, I have to look like both forward and both backwards to actually shift its peripheral vision around that way. Maybe that's the thing, where it's like it's not trying to process all that information at once. It'd be like it can just look forward and backwards, like, and also out to the sides. Perhaps that's the case. It's like its vision will go, like, you know, if it wants to look behind it, or shift its vision behind it, and, like, you know, it can't see fully in front of it anymore. And that's where the ends are, like, where, like, you know, it'll, like, where the overlap is where, like, it will be the center, but you can't get both overlaps at once, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that makes much more sense to me. I don't think... They could also sense electrical signals, so yeah. At least I think they can. So I'm pretty sure like there's a bunch of hammerheads that hang around this underwater volcano. But whenever the volcano is about to erupt, they can sense it and just leave the area. And all the other fish are like, oh, hammerheads are leaving the area. That means we should leave the area too. They've all clocked on that, like, yeah, that means the volcano is going to erupt. Very weird stuff. Can't remember what that is or where that is, but I swear I've heard that before. Glacial area. Get harassed by the narwhal at the entrance. Oh. Well, you can stay there and think about what you did. Enhance hot start, dark, nah. We need either the sticky bomb gun or the ice gun. Mainly the ice gun. It's really looking like the same layout as it was just before. No, because I mean, it could just be alternate fish, but I'll have faith. I mean, I hope the game ain't gonna do me like this. Gotta equip the flame harpoon tip level 4. Oh no, the game's just gonna do me like this, okay. I haven't seen rubies on the other side of this thing, but again, we'll check for completeness sake. But to me, this is what I call absolute piss take. Let's make the ruby sea dragon exceedingly rare and make the ruby spawns rather inconsistent. What if we put a rare animal behind the rarest gemstone and then people have to farm it like a ridiculous amount of times? That's good. That'll be fun, right? People would love that, right? Right? Right, so we're missing the short fin mako. We've got all them done now. Those are done. Still missing stuff. Those are done. Those are done. That doesn't exist, but they want us to collect it anyway. And we still need to go night diving. Alright, so I'm probably going to do a night dive. But first of all, get this farm stuff out of the way. I don't think I actually ever come here with an egg box and a chicken feeder at night, like... Because on my other save I already had, like, Sammy as a worker, so I never need to come here at night, but... Yeah, looking at it, they light up. Alright, so, what am I looking for, mainly? Alright, so we're going to go with copper shark and zebra shark as the main target, so I guess just get these sharks. I'm not worried about the squid right now. Yeah. It's going to be the main thing. And as well as that, you know, place some lobster traps around. Yeah, that's going to be the main plan. We'll see how it goes. And again, I think this is why I said sea urchin's a good bait. And we might find a sticky mine launcher up here, I'm not sure. But we definitely won't find the ice gun. I'm pretty sure that's a white tip reef shark down there, so we're not worried about that. You can tell because of the white tips, like over here on a tail and a fin. Whereas a black tip reef shark has a black tip. I know, revolutionary, right? See where the first lobster trap brought me before I go on to the next one. So I'm pretty sure the hot squid can be caught in a steel net anyway, so if I just get these sharks out of the way, I really do not need to worry about bringing my hush dart down here again. Right, both 2-star, so essentially both just terrible results. I mean, going for another one of these is a good idea. And what we'll do is we'll leave that there. Perhaps go for those other rocks next to it as well, if it doesn't work out as well as I hope. And then worry about the deeper zone at a different point. These eels can kind of get annoying. Where's the copper shark and blacktip reef shark now? I've been looking quite far all over for them. There's a white tip shark again. Okay, now I've got both kinds of lobster at 3-star, that's great. That's fantastic and all. But where are the black chip or copper sharks? That's what I want to know. RNG is not being kind to me this time. It's like, oh right, yeah, the things you want, well, they're not here. Go away. Ouch. I was hoping to be a little bit quicker on a draw there, but I can see the poison of that thing is quite devastating. Anyway, not the point. The point is, so I can't find the sharks. Gotta find something. Alright. I have time to bail from that area before I get killed off by these other squids. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so we still need to get a fan lobster at 3-star, but we got the crystal lobster at 3-star, so that's alright. I'm not entirely convinced yet. I want to A, find some more oxygen, and then B, see if I can find some other shark. So yeah, it's going to be back further up. I know that much for free, but that's really loud, but literally all I do is see white-tip sharks here. I suppose we'll send them up anyway, but I'm telling you, this is a white tip. You can tell by the white tip. That's why it's got its name. Like, ridiculous. It's like, you know what? This part, I'm gonna slap you with RNG pretty hard, and it's like, you could just not, though. You know, like, no, we need to. It's like, why? Why do you insist on this? You know, they did not appear. I mean, at least I only have one more lobster to go, but oh no, this is just real ridiculous to me. Of course they're back. Hello everyone, this is Yui from NDC Station. Good to see you again. I'm Vincent Yamamoka. I butcher his name every single time. Here he is, appearing out of nowhere again. Previous episode of Challenge the Chef was as hot as molten lava. It was truly an interesting development. And in today's episode, a new challenger appears. Let me introduce you to Alex Cooper, Cooksters, Platinum ranked chef from the United Kingdom. Now, you must be the sushi chef who beat Wang Pang in the last competition, yes? I expect to fancy a restaurant in this. Your establishment is humble indeed. Oh, the challenger is provoking a champion. This will be an exciting match. Today's theme is Fry the Sea. Both Japan and the United Kingdom are popular for their fried dishes. Their dishes may look similar, but are authentic in each in their own way. Whose dish can please the palate of Vincent, the judge? Can you guess the winner? My mouth is watering already. Like before, give you 2 days. I repeat, you have 2 days to compete. Dear audience, this match will be fire. Stay tuned and see what transpires in today's Challenger Chef. Phew, it's an easy one this time. The fried sea bream or black tiger shrimp will win the day easily. My choice is deep sea fish, but why? They are well-known recipes, and I don't want to just replicate the taste. I took the kitchen knife to explore new ingredients and tastes of the sea. The flesh of deep sea fish is usually soft and gelatinous. I will fry it and harden it to add flavour and texture. If you're not familiar with deep sea fish recipes, what if Vincent doesn't like your dish? Don't worry, I will cook the best deep sea dish. Today's main ingredients are cookie cutter shark, vampire squids, and binocular fish. The lineup is quite ambitious. Well, I trust your hunch, Bancho. I'll try to secure them. Right, okay. Right, okay, cool. Alright, yeah, I probably want to level up this a bit. Alright, so if I were to serve that, let's see, so if I normally get 36, I have 20 of it. Yeah, no, I think I can serve this. Like, I'm not sure how much to serve though, because I don't know how many customers are going to show up. I've served 24/25 to be safe, but we'll add more if we need to. Or just add something else. See, is there anything else I actually do want to add? Kind of want to enhance that, but at the same time it just feels pointless. Maybe I slap on a bunch of those if I need to. Maybe I slap in one of those actually. It seems like the more sensible option. Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do that, right? So haven't done a night dive. Should have cut down the amount of people coming to the restaurant a lot. Wait a minute. We've got 2 people on soy sauce actually, so I see it's turmeric, curry block, mayonnaise. Okay, so I have 2 people on mayonnaise. We don't have 2 people on olive oil. We don't have 2 people on black vinegar, so we do that. Now. Okay, now they should all actually be dispatching now, so that's okay. So we've got 20 people in it. $20's not bad. Hey, what's up, Dave? You seem a little down today, Sammy. I want to discuss something with you. Can you come to the chicken farm? Alright, I'll be there soon. New product stock. How about that? Hang on. Yep, cool. We got the steel net gun equipped, so we won't be confused.
Don't do it.
What you think? Neat, right? Let's see. So, what is it, Sammy? Well, I'm preparing my new album. I haven't done any live shows, so I'm a bit short on cash. Oh, I see. I'd like to help you run your farm as part-time, and what you think? A part-time job? Yeah, help you harvest crop, sow seeds, and weed and fertilize your fields. That sounds pretty good. Haha. I used to help my dad run his farm when I was a kid. I mean, that was a while ago, but I can still handle a part-time job. Right, so how do we do this? Tell me whenever you need an extra hand. You can even decide how many days you want to work at your farm. Alright, we'll help each other out. Yes, now, he can do all this sort of stuff for me. So what I'll do is throw a 7-day contract on. Which, first of all, I want to make sure I have the actual resources to actually have him do something.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that should be sufficient. Like, if I go like and hire him for yeah, it's cheaper to hire him in bulk. Give seeds to Sammy. Give fertilizer to Sammy. Let's use fertilizer. Right, now next thing's next. So he's expanding the field. I need to be careful. Alright, so like 4 of them. How many spaces do we have? 18 at the moment, but we're going to have 24, so... we only have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have the 7 seeds at the moment. Right. Put all the seeds enabled. And I'll put that enabled as well. Well, that's got an initial setup for my farm, basically. Which, yeah, kind of needed doing because my farm right now is kind of just suffering. But yeah, basically, I didn't bother with farming much in this playthrough until this point where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just have everything automated. Like, I could have done more of that nutrient compost stuff going for, like, previously, but I was like, nah, I'll be alright. Yeah, that was basically my logic there, and, you know, I think I was alright. Ah, I see. Yeah, not the point. I'm gonna keep that sailfish in there. Alright, the Palcast is doing well now. An important thing to remember about this tank is I actually don't care about it at the moment, so I'll sort it out later. Right. And here we are. So I think on this next part... Actually, how many can I serve? So I can serve 5, which is the equivalent of 45, so... I was going to say on this next part is the last time I'm going to have hunt red breams and all that, but it turns out that no, that's not even the case. I don't even need to do it on the next part. So basically now I got that going, which yeah, basically means I can make as much money as I want. I have this, and I have, like, I just saw my fish farm. It can sustain itself. Okay, maybe I need more rhino tremera days, but you know, I'll work on that. I never really realised these descriptions there. Yeah, you see the description here. Yeah, the other actual main dishes. And also, I guess these. That's actually weird, yeah, because right in the Guide to Bancho's restaurant thing. Yeah, the Guide to Bancho's restaurant. I always consider like sea dragon onigiri and seahorse skewers there as basic sushi because they're just like the one ingredient thing, but they actually do have a bigger description and like say this is like sushi made with pelican eel, and here's like a dish filled with lightly grilled sea dragon sandwiched between triangular shaped rice. The crispy taste of sea dragon blends well with the rice grains. And for example, the seahorse skewers are over here, and it's like seahorse is salted and roasted on a skewer. The crisp, salty taste makes a perfect match for drinks or as a snack. Like, you know, it's not just saying sushi made with seahorses or, you know, sea dragons. It's actually giving a dish like a dish description like a bunch of these, which is insane. Yeah, I'm mainly happy with that. That's now max level. Like, that's a really big win. VIP visit party. Okay, yeah. Of course, I'm still going to do another night dive on the next part because, well, I want to find them too at 3-star. as well as that 3-star. And hopefully I can find that at some point, if rubies actually spawn in, and then if that actually spawns in after that, so that's like a big if. Other than that, looks like we're actually good to go, apart from, yeah, like this one and this one will be around the same time I'm getting them. And who knows about this aberrated stuff, like, who knows when that's going to be. Because, yeah, that event isn't common. Like, when I initially played through the Dredge DLC, I was kind of like on my main save file, so I was just like, yeah, skip, keep skipping, keep skipping the days. I only want fog days. And it's literally just like skip. That was literally what I was doing, right? Because, well, you know, I was there to test out the new DLC. Like, you know, that's what people wanted to see at the time. So I'm like, yeah, I have none of the regular content I need doing, so just skip. Get to the new content. Get to the content, and you know, I did 4 hours of that, and it was a good stream. I really enjoyed that. Like, you know, but not the point. The point being is, yeah, on the next part. Well, I mean, on this part, I set up my farm. I also got screwed royally by RNG. That's why the title's like I got screwed royally by RNG, or like RNG hates me or something. I don't know, but yeah. Point being is, like, this part, at least I got the farm set up. Now the farm is set up, even though although I was thinking, yeah, I want to get some eye diver upgrades, I just didn't. So, you know. But we got the next VIP mission, and yeah. And we got most of the stuff. We just need to get like 3 more nocturnal fish and 2 more sharks, or 1 more boss, 1 more shark, and then, oh, also this thing. And then we should be able to fight the secret boss. But the thing about that is, so I don't think this page is required. But again, I'm working on this if I want, as I want to. Like, you know, I need to pick up one of these real quick. Like on the next part, I need to remember to do that. But, you know, I have the objective up there in the top left. It's going to remind me. It's going to be like, yes, you actually have something to do. And I'm like, ah, yes, I have something to do. Awesome. Anyway, not the point. Point being is, yeah, that's done with this part. I hope you all enjoyed watching. I hope you all have a good day.